What's up everybody, Isaac Galloway back for another video this week. This video, however, I'm going to be playing as Evil Ryu throughout all of it. My first online match is actually against Rose, so I already know this match pretty well as I typically play Rose. So really I'm just going to try to get in there, establish a lead, and just sit tight. Because I already know that Rose has trouble getting in and taking the lead back if she's got a huge deficit to deal with. So I've got a small lead here. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure one of my fireballs I can hit after a light punch Shoryuken for anti-air. I can't figure out which one it is. I'm still working on that, and I don't spend enough time in training mode to figure it out that way. Though I could. So she's got me in the corner here, but it really doesn't matter too much. I've got such a huge lead, and he goes for the YOLO Ultra, so I throw mine out as well. Almost is able to jump out of it, but doesn't quite make it away. So I take that first round pretty easily. Second round up here. I've got almost all of my meter, where he has just built his first bar. So Shoryuken for anti-air as he comes in. That was an error there. That was not supposed to be a red focus. But it came out anyways. He's got a pretty good lead here. He pushed me in the corner and takes that round pretty convincingly. Still kind of learning Evil Ryu. I've been playing with him some online matches against some friends, but other than that I haven't taken him out into rank before this fight here to fight other people. So sitting back, throwing out some fireballs. He pretty much figured out that he can reflect just about anything there, I think. So I've got him in the corner, and there's not a whole lot he can do except for just sit and wait for me to let him out of the corner and hope that I miss something. He got me the lucky super there. I don't know why somebody would just wake up and super like that, but he did. Once again, another wake up ultra. I thought I could dash in fast enough to get a crouching forward in, but I pressed the forward too early and just messed up the whole thing there. At this point I'm just gonna sit back and play the fireball game for a second. He's got a lead, but I have so much meter on him that he couldn't reflect any of my EX fireballs, so I don't have to worry about that. Backdash away, get out of his face for a second, and that is a free ultra to take the round. So first fight of online, fought against Rose and won. Pretty fitting way to start. Evil Ryu is a new character, I feel. The next match is, I believe, versus Guile, if I'm not mistaken. Guile, not a huge fan of fighting Guile really ever. He's a very defensive character. I usually play pretty defensively. So once he establishes the lead, I usually have a hard time getting in and taking that lead away from him. So let's see what we can do here. He's getting me a good bit with that forward heavy punch. Throwing a lot of sonic booms, as you'd expect. Just trying to figure out how to deal with all that. He's keeping that pressure on me pretty well. He's got like half my life down already. But he's jumping a lot, way more than he really needs to. He should really just be content to just sit back there and enjoy the life lead, but for whatever reason he is all about being in my face right now. Jumping away, really not where he wants to be now since I have the lead. He should be trying to figure out some way to get in, which he's starting to do now. Get him with a sweep as he's trying to get in at me. here's a really bad place for me to be. I have almost no life, and that EX Sonic Boom came out really fast, caught me off guard, and took the round. I've noticed he's just throwing Sonic Booms out really any chance he can get here. Another one right there. Got a small life lead to start the fight. Get a nice chunk of his damage down with that. I don't think that wasn't even the full combo. I missed part of it, but he ended up not blocking it anyways, so that worked out in my advantage. Should have done a light Hurricane Kick there, and then I could have done a light Shoryuken and then a heavy Shoryuken, get some extra meter. Might have even killed him. But I still closed it out pretty convincingly. He had to start getting random. There wasn't, he had such a huge life deficit to make up that there wasn't a whole lot he could have done except for to start going in. I saw he was throwing a lot of Sonic Booms all the time, so I figure, you know, what the hell, let's go in with a Tatsu, and I guessed right. He started with a Sonic Boom and took damage already. That time I did get the full combo, and so it still dealt not quite as much damage, but it still dealt a good chunk of damage on him. At that point, I think I could have Shoryukened again. Really don't know why I didn't. I think it must have just been a missed input, but it would have closed the round. But either way, I still took that fight against Guile. Next fight we have up here is versus Oni. Good old demon fight here. So, I'm not really sure who wins this fight. Still learning a lot about Evil Ryu. I know I need to watch out for his slash that he can use to cross up. And I'd forgotten about that move there where he can do his dashes in the air until he did it right at the start. So this first round, he's got me pretty convincingly. He's got me back almost in the corner, hit me twice with focus attacks. He dropped his second combo there. But regardless, he still has me pretty pinned down. And a wake up Shoryuken beats out my crouching short. So going to the second round, he's got about a one bar advantage on me. And couldn't really learn a whole lot in that last fight. He throws out a lot of focus attacks and Shoryukens. Missed that combo, but it still worked out in my advantage. Still hit him with every part of it, just not as a combo. That was a poorly judged Shoryuken on my part, and closed that fight out. Was going for the dash forward to crouching strong, just finishing out that combo there. But I ended up killing him before I got the chance to. He dashes forward at me from the air again to start the next fight. And here I get a nice little basic combo. Could have been a lot more, but I missed the inputs. I've got him backed up into the corner, and I've got a stun against him already, and that's going to close out the game against him. The next fight is, I believe, against Seth. I think this is the run back from my previous fight where it was my friends M. Bison versus my Rose. This fight, it is his Seth versus my Evil Ryu. So let's see how well this fight goes. He pretty well outclassed me in our last fight. So start of this fight, we both give ourselves a little bit of space. Just start chucking our fireballs at each other. Got a small life lead for this first fight. Hopefully I can continue to sit on it. Just throwing out fireballs. We both are just pretty content to hang out at the full screen. I know I'm content to hang out there because I've got a pretty solid life lead at this point. Hit him with just the tip of that Shoryuken, didn't get both hits on it, but still a good chunk of damage. Especially against Seth, who already has pretty low health. Good move there, but I don't think he was expecting me to just wake up Shoryuken. I figured he was going to try to do something since, he went for the reset. Typically, you're going to try to do something after a reset, so I just went for the Shoryuken. He starts off, I'm not sure if he meant to do a throw there or not. He gets me crumpled pretty quickly here and goes back to the toe taps. And he already learned his lesson that I just try to Shoryuken out of the trap there. It was not the best use of that punish that I could have made, but it's what I got. So he hits me with his EX Sonic Boom from full screen. My mind lost out to that. Gets me with another focus and finishes me out with the toe taps again. He's really got those toe taps down for the most part. So going into the third round, he's got full super. I'm just a little over a bar shy of being full super. He gets a pretty good life lead here at the start of this fight. Gets me back to the corner and then comes in and gets hit with another EX Shoryuken. He's got me in the corner, but he missed his thunder legs or lightning legs, whatever the hell it's called for him, and just overall misses his combo a lot there in the corner. I think that was 2 or 3 times that he messed up his combo in a row, and it could end up costing him the match here, but it doesn't. He hops over me, gets another little combo, and we're both going to go into round 4 with full super. Typically you can tell which fights I'm doing in Endless. Usually my Endless fights I'm going to be doing first of 3, which is what I was doing against him. Just hopped on some Endless with him for a little bit, play these couple matches. So he's got me in the corner already. He's got a good sized life lead. Going for his focus again. Knocks me into the corner and misses. He jumps the wrong way for the toe taps. Works out really well for me. Throw him down. Now I have a good life lead, but he comes out with that EX Shoryuken. So I respond with a Shoryuken of my own into Ultra, and that closes out this round. So we're going into the final round. He has a huge life or meter advantage in this next fight. I have almost nothing, having spent it all on that Ultra just now. So he comes in, doesn't really do anything, backs off, and throws some fireballs. Here I get a nice little life lead against him, and hit him with the same combo twice, and get him stunned pretty quickly. That's the problem with Seth. He's got really low health, just a couple mix-ups, and he's pretty much out. The last fight that we have here is, I think, versus Cody. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure who wins this fight either. Cody's not a character that's used a whole lot. Don't think he's particularly bad. He's just not a commonly used character. I saw that my axe kick hit him there, and I thought it was gonna. I thought he was standing, but it turned out he was crouching, so I ended up sailing right over top of him with my EX Tatsu, which I end up doing a lot in this fight, is sailing right over him. I've got a good life lead though, got him pretty well pinned down in the corner, and just every time he presses a button, I respond with the right button and take him out pretty quickly. Second round, I've got a little bit of a meter advantage on him. We'll see what I can do with it. If anything, missed that combo again. Still working on the timing for it, so I can get it down 100%. But I keep going for it every time, just to, just more practice with it. Don't know what I was pressing there. I don't know what I thought I was going to do. If I had EX Shoryuken, I probably could have got out of that criminal upper with the invincibility frames on it, but I just didn't do it. And I got hit. Got a pretty good life lead. That was my big chance to do all kinds of damage to him, and I messed it up. And here I just teleport back and hit him with my Metsu Hadoken. Get full screen on him, but now I'm still stuck in the corner. Got a slight life lead, so he's got to keep coming in on me. Especially really hard for him there, just because anything I had done would have beat him. I think I had actually gone for a Shoryuken there, but got a crouching jab instead. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of my evil Ryu. See ya.